This is Dan Dix here reporting for Press for Truth. Bitcoin is skyrocketing right now, and it's not showing any signs of slowing down, as Palestine is now the latest country that's considering utilizing digital cash as its official currency. So in this video, we're going to talk about all the latest Bitcoin news, and I'll also give you my 2 cents, or my 2 bits, or whatever you want to call it, about how I see the future in regards to how we're going to interact with cryptocurrencies. The head of the Palestine Monetary Authority has recently stated that officials are planning for the territory to have its own digital currency within 5 years, a move that's designed to safeguard against potential Israeli interference. Because as it is right now, the majority of money that's circulating in the Palestinian Authority, or the PA, is the Israeli shekel. And that is guided by an interest rate policy that is sent monthly by the Bank of Israel. Which means the finances of the Palestinians and their economy in general is dictated by Israeli forces. And after having to struggle for their independence for decades and decades, having lots of blood spilt and many lives lost, they are now in a position to be able to take it back without firing a single bullet. This very well could be the first time in history that an entire country escapes the clutches of its oppressive masters by rejecting the state's monopolization of money and by adopting their own cryptocurrency. The Palestinians have no currency of their own. They're currently using the euro, the dollar, the Israeli shekel, as we mentioned, and the Jordanian dinar for their day-to-day lives. And so the head of the Palestinian central bank is now eyeing a Bitcoin-style digital money so that they can get around the need for clearance from the Israelis to print money. And they want to call this new digital currency the Palestinian pound. The international bankers who are conspiring with Israel to control the Palestinians monetarily are not going to be happy whatsoever with the prospect of them being able to transfer money in and out of the country unmolested. We've seen countries like China impose heavy transaction fees on Chinese Bitcoin exchange sites because they see the blockchain and its decentralized system as a threat. So it's not like the powers that ought not to be are just going to sit around and allow this to happen. In just the past few months, cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dash, Steam, and Monero have seen huge gains, and the world is taking notice. In fact, the Palestinians aren't the only ones who are considering this. Sweden's central bank has said that it may launch a digital currency as it responds to an increasing move away from cash in the Scandinavian country. And that's an important note and a distinction to make today, is that a cashless society is a nightmare you do not want to wake up to. This is something we've been warning about for years here at Press for Truth, and this is in fact something that will eventually happen. But in the age of the blockchain, where transparency rules supreme, we've reached a really interesting fork in the road. On the one hand, you got the central bankers and the oligarchs who seek domination and total control, and they want to figure out how to emerge as the grand architects of this global digital currency. But on the other hand, we have those of us like you and me, informed and educated individuals who have figured out how to use Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies to remove ourselves from the clutches of these oppressive masters. So if the Palestinians and the Swedes set an example by not complying with the centralized banksters, this could trigger the beginning of the end for the global elite, and oh, how mighty and magnificent their fall will be. We're going to continue to track this story as it continues to develop, and we'll keep you up to date about it. And if you would like to support real independent media, you can donate some Bitcoins to Press for Truth by scanning the code located right here on the screen, or by checking the links in the description below. There you will also find our Patreon account, where I upload behind the scenes videos of the making of these videos for the PFT members only stream. So if you want access to that extra content, click the link in the description below. Click on that like button, my friends, and share this video, and be sure to leave a comment below. That really does help with YouTube's algorithms in terms of who's going to be exposed to seeing this video. And stay tuned, my friends, we're going to have more video reports coming soon. This is Dan Dix reporting for Press for Truth.